Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Danielson. I am here to give my final thoughts about that brand new fragrance I got 2 days ago. And that fragrance was the brand new Ralph Lauren 2021 Polo Cologne Intense Eau de Parfum. I got that 2 days ago. I special ordered it. I was super psyched about it. I got it delivered to my door 2 days ago. I was so excited. I grabbed the package from the guy, ran inside, grabbed my cell phone, and I wanted to go ahead and do a unboxing and first impression because I was so excited about this fragrance. So I did that. Um, the unboxing first impression video went well. It went really well as far as I think. Um, I was very impressed with the opening. It was starting to go into the mid. I was very impressed. It smelled beautiful to me. But I know that I needed to get a better feel, and wear it for a few more days to see how it's going to go and everything. So I think that video was probably about 7.5 minutes. As soon as I started to put that on my YouTube channel, post it to my YouTube channel, within like 30 or 45 minutes, it was already starting to become a skin scent. It was starting to get really close to me. In an hour, it did turn into a skin scent. 2 hours, I was having a hard time smelling it. 4 hours, it was completely gone, vanished. But I didn't give up on it. A couple hours later, I put it back on. I wore it again that night. I wore it the next morning. I wore it the next day. And every time I wore it, it was exactly the same thing. The first 30 or 45 minutes, it was absolutely beautiful. Couldn't be more happy. Actually, I didn't know what to expect, but it was actually better than I anticipated it to be. But after about 45 minutes to an hour, it started getting really close. It started turning into a skin scent. It was a skin scent between 2 and 4 hours, and as soon as it hit around 4 hour mark, it vanishes, completely gone. It's like I didn't even have a fragrance on to begin with, and it was like that every single time that I wore it. And I actually took it back and got my money back for it because my personal opinion and my personal experience with it, I think it's garbage. I think it's crap. The only good thing that I have to say about that is the first 30 45 minutes is beautiful. But after that, it's like I enjoyed the opening and part of the mid, and then it just like completely vanishes. So I think it's my personal opinion. I think it's garbage. I think it's crap. Mainly because of the performance. There's very few fragrances I have that performs as bad as that, and I think it's really crappy of Ralph Lauren to put that out on the market, knowing that the performance is so horrible, and especially that it has intense in the name is extremely misleading. And I think it's crappy of them to put that on the market for people to buy, especially for $100. Actually, it doesn't matter if they came out and you know put 25 or $50 on it. It's still not worth it to me to just enjoy like 30 or 45 minutes. It's not even worth $50 to me, and I paid $100 for it. So I think it's garbage. I think it's crap. I know a lot of people are not. They're not going to like that I call it crap and garbage. I know I already expect people not to like me um, to say that, but that's my opinion. That's my personal experience. I think it is garbage and crap. Um, and it's not worth it to me to just enjoy that 30 or 45 minutes. it's not worth it. It's crap. That's my opinion. And after this video, I'm not going to say anything else about it because I'm not going to waste my time talking about that anymore. But the good news is I still have this. This is Polo Eau de Toilette. This actually came out in 1978. I got this in the early 80s sometime. I don't remember, 1981, 1980, I guess. About the same time I got the Paul Sebastian. As a matter of fact, I got these two about the same time. But I've had this since like 81, I think. This has never let me down. The performance and longevity on this has been above average. I've always loved this fragrance ever since I got it. I've had this for decades, and I've always loved this. This has been very dear to me. And as far as if I had to compare this with the crap that they just come out with, it's hard for me to even compare this with that because this is far superior in every way. Smell, performance, longevity, consistency. I mean, just like this has been one of my #1 fragrances for ages and ages. And I know a lot of people are going to buy that new Intense Eau de Parfum no matter what I say. And I get it. There's been a lot of times that there would be a new release, and I've heard people say, do not get this crap. And I would buy it anyway because I want to find out for myself. So I get it if you go ahead and buy that new release. But also, if you've never tried this, the like Eau de Toilette, I would really highly suggest getting this too because I doubt this will disappoint anybody. I know that new release, a lot of people are going to be pissed off about that. I already know people are going to be complaining about that. But this, there's no complaints as far as my personal opinion. There's no complaints about this. I can't say anything wrong with this. As a matter of fact, let me give you the notes to this right quick. This come out in 1978. The notes to this are lime zest, basil, chamomile, vetiver, leather, tobacco, pine, cedar. Base notes is balsam, patchouli, oak moss. To me, this is very masculine. This is extremely masculine. It's very fresh. It's very piney. It's like it has pine needles in it. It has a lot of basil to give it like a really good herbal touch. It has vetiver. It's very grassy. It's very fresh. It's very outdoorsy and woody. There's an excellent tobacco and leather in the dry down. This is just such a beautiful fragrance from start to finish, and performance and longevity is exceptional. Everything about this fragrance is perfect. So if you haven't never smelled this, I would suggest getting this too. This is far superior than the crap that they just put out now. I doubt there'll be many complaints about this if you do get it. And it's a lot less expensive than the new release that they just put out. As a matter of fact, I'll put the link to this in the description if you want to get it. I think you can get a 4-ounce for like $50, which is really good considering the quality of this. This is actually I think the batch of this is June 2018, I think. I remember when the original formulation back in like the late 70s, this smells exactly like that, except this has been reformulated or tweaked a couple of times since its launch in 1978. I actually like these reformulations better than the original formulation, even though they do smell the same. The original formulation was a little bit rough and aggressive and in your face and a little bit too much. Over the years, they've sort of tweaked this and toned it down just a little bit and smoothed out the rough edges. They smoothed out the rough edges and made it a little bit more wearable and more pleasant. So I'll put the link to this in the description. As far as the other formulation, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I've sort of had it with that. So anyway, love you guys, and I will be back later. See ya.